What's going on, guys? Welcome back, welcome in. We are here at where we last left off at Castle Morne. We're gonna do Castle Morne so fast right now. So, a couple things. I did off screen. I went back and I ended up buying a couple more dragon rituals. We had 4 dragon hearts left over, went to the cathedral, and we are going to be busting those out. Um, so, first things first, we're gonna go upstairs. We got Dragon Claw, and we picked up the Agil's Flame, and we got the Dragon Chomp, but our Arcane is not yet at a place where we can use it. I think we need 16 Arcane. Right now we're leveling up our damage stats. Probably shouldn't be leveling up our damage stats this early, but it's alright. Either way. So, big old Dragon Claw, and you can dual cast this. I mean, you can cast it over and over and over again. Big smack, big smack. And you just keep going, but the big smacks are fun. We're gonna two-hand. Now, this castle is really interesting because if you remember back, I think it was episode 2, 3, 4, something like that. There was a gal crying on a bench, basically like, "Oh man, I need to deliver this to my father." You know, could you please tell my father about this letter I wrote for him? So we're gonna go deliver this letter. He's the current commander in charge. These guys like to just fucking come at you. There we go, some dragon ice for all of you. He did, and charge attack, you're dead. Alright, so we're gonna deliver that letter. I know lore-wise this area is kind of significant. There's a legendary weapon in here that goes towards our achievement. So we killed everybody in the first little courtyard area, and we are going up and over to the right side of the castle. Rolling inside here, there is a treasure chest on the left, don't miss it, because it has the Claymore, which is a great sword, which is a fun little sword. It is a great sword if you ask me. It is a pretty great little sword. Now we can do this in a bunch of different ways, but what we're gonna do is just follow this way out here. And like, oh man, these poor monsters are just assassinating a guy who would kill us anyways. Don't fall off, don't read the message. So we're gonna climb up this big old ladder into the sky. Still rocking that confessor look. We're gonna be getting some armor in a couple of episodes, and we are gonna be looking just ridiculous. So this is not my fight, you know? I can let them all sit here and kill each other. They will. But that's the perk of Dragon Claw, is that they're just such strong dragon incantation abilities. Dragon Claw, the Dragon's Bite, both are just absolutely terrific for dealing with large sums. Even Grendel's Roar, or Greydel's Roar, which we will pick up later. I didn't pick that up because the stats to use that are, I think, like 28 faith. No, like 38 faith and 20 arcane or something like that. Just ridiculous. Like we're gonna kill quite a few dragons before we get to the point where we're gonna use that, but that will definitely be a vital spell for some late game bosses, because on top of just being all around a good fun little ability, it reduces the damage that you take, and it it boosts your defense and it increases the damage that your enemies take. So all in all, it's I don't know who they're like chanting to. It's a good little spell. So these guys are just gonna keep flying. Lightning Spear is gonna stay in the repertoire purely for this reason. It's mostly because I don't want to have to do a Legolas build here. So, okay, are you done? Cool. He's dead. Sorry, they're dead. I don't know them personally. So what we could do now is drop down here and get this Side of Grace. I'm gonna hold off on this for a moment. I'm gonna roll down over here instead. And we're gonna come and deliver this letter. Now this is accessible from the very start, I believe. Is there a ladder over here? No, there's a ladder that goes up there. Okay, so we rolled off that bridge. So you had to kind of take this way to get to this part. And we're actually not gonna go straight back the way we came. We're gonna go kill a pumpkin head. Oh, hello. No, I don't want any of that. I don't want your subscription to Lifetime magazine. Bro, where's he at? Jesus. It's just such a cool visual as well. You have this huge frickin' dragon claw and you're just crushing down on your bad enemies, and it is so sick and it is so awesome. We're gonna come up around the bend.
There's a face I've not seen before. I'm Edgar, warden of this castle, as ordained by Lord Godric himself. You can see how things have turned out. The menials have all rebelled. They gave me good service, or so I thought. But it seems it was all an act. Foul creatures, as it said. And true enough, they're foul inside and out. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but whatever you come here to do, I'm afraid Castle Morne won't hold much longer. Take this, by way of apology.
So you have the option to give the letter or not give the letter. You want to give the letter.
From Aruna, but I can't leave yet, even if the castle should fall. As commander, I must remain to ensure the treasured sword of Morne does not...
Okay. So basically there's some madness going on. You know, there's been a big rebellion. The soldiers of Godric are rebelling. The menials that he speaks of, that's them. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to roll off the side, and we're back down to the level where we started. And you hate to do it because he's such a nice guy, but we're going to... He has a sanctuary stone. We needed it. There's another item down over here. I really don't feel good about that kill. There's some of these guys in this game that you're like, yeah, you deserve to die. Him, not so much. He's just minding his own business. So, okay. Now we're gonna go back up. For completion's sake, we had to kill him. I'm sorry, he is just a sacrificial lamb. Now, I think I'm gonna cut ahead to this next part. We're gonna get this Side of Grace. It might feel a little unnatural to fall off the side, but we definitely want to do that. We're gonna do a quick rest to get our potions back up. We'll do another rest probably towards the end-ish. So from here, you're like, oh man, where do I go? Just go off the side. We're gonna follow this down, and we are gonna do a series of drops here. Now we could drop off here and be totally okay. We could drop off here and be totally okay. Doesn't really matter. Pickled turtleneck. Slime is going to start falling from the ceiling. These are pretty much resistant to all damage. I don't know if we've killed these guys yet in the series. The slimes are resistant to most things. So that's kind of just some lore. It's like, oh man, why did they lock up the nobles? What's going on? Why is there a rebellion? What's happening in the lands between? That's all it is. How did this guy die? He's swinging, he's attacking, he rolled. Oh, man. He went a little too hard on his Dark Souls, I'll tell you. He dark rolled himself out. He Rick rolled himself. Ha! Okay, so it's just such a ridiculous ability. We're gonna climb up here and we're gonna get a talisman. I believe it is the Twin Blade talisman. My cat's abandoning me. Kitty, come back. You can blame it all on me. Cool. Got the Twin Blade talisman. That is useful for the combo attacks. If you have like a weapon that has a really big combo, it'll make your last attack in that combo really super powerful. We're gonna jump down off of here. We're gonna actually go back to the scythe. You don't want to fall off here. You can fall off here. Here it's okay. You got the Harness Sunflower. There's this guy. He'll restore your health, your health for you. Teardrops, the red ones restore health, and I believe ceruleans, the blue ones, restore your magic flasks. So, and oh, can we do it? Yeah, we did it. Look at us go. This game is just gorgeous. I mean, look at the waves. I don't think I've seen water in a video game just feel this good, you know? The water just feels really good to look at. I don't know how to describe it any better than that. Don't judge me. Okay, so from here, we're dropping down. We just have a little bit more to clear out. My first ever playthrough, I jumped off of that ledge and I fell all the way down to the bottom of this cavern. Pretty easy to do if you're not paying attention. Line it up. And from here, there's going to be a bunch of rats and stuff. We're just going to kind of get ready. I don't know if you get a poison increase from, oh! What? I should have paid attention to our health. Oh well, this will just give another way to show it. Oh, there was an item over here. It's a stone sword key. I'm glad we didn't miss that. You know what? Dying was actually part of the plan. I wanted to die, show you guys it was okay to die, and then go back and get the stone sword key. Okay, we're back. Okay, there's the whip. We only lost 12,000 runes, but that's fine because we're filthy casuals. We're gonna run over here and get this grace. I'm not really concerned about dying and losing runes. Whenever I do any grinding off screen, for reference, right now we're like level 46. Probably a little over leveled for this part of the game, to be honest. But whenever... Oof. Woo. But yeah, I'm not really concerned about dying because there's so many runes in this game. There's so... Oh, okay. Thank you for dropping down. Very convenient. Oh. So many ways to get runes. There's so many bosses. There's the Picklefoots. There's the farms that you can do and all that sort of stuff. So we're going to run over here. We're going to ignore the angry crab as best we can. Fun fact, if you let him pin you in like this, he can't actually hurt you. Just remember, your crabs can't hurt you. I believe they are weak to lightning. Yo, that's the one thing about the target lock that we got to work on. I feel like when you kill those crabs, it should say like Great Crab Felled or something like that. I think that'd be perfect. So there was a couple of fire arrows over there. They're nifty, handy to have. You can come over here. I don't think there's an item over here. No, the land just runs out. But look at this water effect. This water effect's so cool. I know I keep talking about the water in this game, but water is hard to do in video games. Making fake water look good, that's challenging. This game does it well. So let's see here. Okay, we have our militiamen. We're gonna come in here. Misbegotten. Okay. So we're gonna kind of let our dudes poke him first. Right, okay. He has their full attention in mind. Bro, it's just ridiculous. You can stagger break people with those attacks. It's just crazy. So, right here, we got the Grafted Blade Greatsword, which is a fantastic little item. It's a great sword. It does a lot of really cool stuff. Let's look at it really quickly. So yeah, it requires 40 strength to use. Has the Oath of Vengeance, which is an amazing Ash of War. And it is just such an absolute vibe. So that'll do it. We did Castle Morne. Really quick, small, short little episode. We walked out with less souls than we walked in with, but it's okay. Actually, you know what? Since we got time, we're gonna go back to the first step. We're gonna kill that tree sentinel that has our future weapon. The way we're gonna do that is with Rot Breath and yeah, you can summon on this guy. We got him targeted. Just gonna come over here. And he's looking at us. He looks at me. Okay, and we dodge. Now you see the rot is gonna tick on him slowly, but that's okay. Oof. And that's the great thing about the skeletal militiamen. They'll just... Beautiful. We got the enemy felled. We got 3,200 runes. And we got our future weapon. The Golden Halberd is what I did my first playthrough with, almost all the way up until the Elden, the last boss. Let me see here. Yeah, has Golden Vow on it. Brilliant. And it only requires 30 strength. Where we're currently sitting at 21, we're not too far off. We're going to have a pretty middle build. Dex is staying right where it is. Everything else is going to stay pretty close to where it is. Missed that golden rune somehow. Anyways, that's it for this episode, guys. Thank you so much for checking it out. We got more coming in the next series, and I think after this one, we will start going a video every 2 weeks. Because I am pre-recorded pretty far ahead on this series, that we can schedule these releases every 2 weeks. If that changes, though, I will try my best to communicate that. So, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.